Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to Our Issues Birmingham. I'm Tommy Spina. Today's guest is Barry MATSON. He's Executive Director of the Alabama District Attorneys Association. Barry, how are you?
Doing great. Glad to be here.
Thank you for coming up from Montgomery. A lot of activity in Montgomery these days.
Busy times.
I'll say. So we've known each other a good while,
Sure
probably
have.
30 years maybe. And I knew your predecessor, who's also been on our show, Randy Hillman.
Good
Who
man.
we're not sure where Randy's going to end up these
That's right.
days.
Someplace good, I know.
But how is it that you came to be what you are, and explain what that position entails?
Well, first, I appreciate you having me here. Think the world of you and respect you immensely and your practice and what you've accomplished.
Thank you.
But I'm from Talladega originally. My dad, no lawyers in my family. Dad had a restaurant for 30 years, and I kind of always thought I might do that.
Till you worked one day?
That's right. I certainly have a look for it, I know, working in a restaurant. But it was one of those meet and threes by the courthouse. So I was there and judges, they were all in and out. But I wanted to go to law school, and finished and thought I had a plan to maybe have a practice here in Clear in Birmingham with a friend of ours. And it didn't work out for him, but the DA had offered me a job. So I went to work in the DA's office for Robert Rumsey, legendary prosecutor. Look in a dictionary, what you'd say, see also Robert Rumsey, his picture. And he hired me on a Thursday, and I sat second chair on a murder case on Monday.
Yes,
and it was incredible.
Baptism by fire.
Well, I tell you, it was something else. And the first four witnesses in the trial were mine, and I got to do first closing. And I just really had an epiphany during that closing that this is really what I wanted to do. I could affect my community in a positive way and make a difference for people. Being my oath is to seek justice, not convictions. And so I really get to do equity, do the right thing, and feel good about it. So I just have always, I've enjoyed what I do, and the folks I get to work with and people I get to meet. A friend of mine said one time, the point of life is stories. That's the only thing you can take with you. And certainly it's a profession that gives you a lot of those.
Oh, yeah. So what do you do in your capacity as the executive director of the DA's Association?
Well, I had been the deputy director. I came to Montgomery. I was the chief assistant DA in Talladega until '06. And I came to work in Montgomery to help Randy set up and the DA set up computer forensic laboratories around the state, which ultimately led to the forensic institute we have here with Secret Service.
That's located in Hoover, Alabama, for those of you that do not know, and it's quite an impressive facility.
It really is a trophy for Alabama. It trains every law enforcement prosecutor and judge in America in digital cyber forensics.
It's just slow.
That's right. It is. It is.
Very slow.
It is. Methodical. That's a better word.
Okay. That's
and so we stood that up, and then I became the deputy director. But in January, when Randy left, I became the director. And what the association is, every DA in Alabama, there's 42 DAs, very diverse in party, demographics, geography, and throughout the state. There's 67 counties, obviously, but just 42 DAs, so there's some multi-county circuits. And that makes up the association. The members can also be assistant DAs. I'm a member as well. The association has been around for 40 years to support the operations and what we do, training and things of that nature. And they hire the director, which is myself. And I'm also the director of the Office of Prosecution Services, which is kind of the mechanical hub of the DAs, all the retirement, payroll, things like that for employees. We do all the CLEs for them. The bar doesn't do ours; we do our own. And so all those kind of things. We do some recusal. I have two special prosecutors. One is crimes against women and children, sex offender resource prosecutor, Trish Melberg, fabulous.
I've dealt with her.
Really knowledgeable. And Bill Lindsay, who is a traffic safety resource prosecutor, paid on a grant through NHTSA and ADECA. And then Bo Brown, a great attorney and prosecutor, formerly out of Tuscaloosa in the U.S. Attorney's Office. You may know Bo.
I do.
He was our general counsel. He's now my deputy director. And then myself, that's our staff, and then our support staff. And we do, matter of fact, we've got a business meeting in a few days, and we'll take up the business of the association, discuss pending legislation and things that we have in operations, and kind of take care of that business.
What I don't think people understand is funding issues that surround, independent of running the court system, funding issues that affect the district attorneys of the various counties, because let's face it, we're broke,
Exactly.
relatively speaking. And so we want to talk about today what's going on currently with trying to enhance the funding of the District Attorneys Association. There's a bill pending, I suppose.
Well, there's a budget item there's an issue with ABC, or a proposal with ABC that is referenced in the budget. So that's how it's moving forward.
How far has it gotten?
Well, a couple things have happened. The House budget, where it starts, has a reference in the budget that ABC, with the markup of their price, with the fiscal note, there'll be some funding mechanism for the DAs in that. It's conditional on the operations of what ABC board does. That is through the House, through the vote of the House. ABC has voted. At this time, they voted to go forward with the markup. We're currently in that 35-day rule. There's a public comment period. At the end of that, then they will move forward with the policy, hopefully. And then the budget is set to enter the Senate around next week, around April 10th. So
Hold that thought. I want to talk some more about the markup.
Right.
I'm Tommy Spina. This is Our Issues Birmingham. We'll be right back.